We can go for it. Yeah, let's do the thing.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Chris. Thanks for coming to have coffee with me today and have coffee with all of us today. So today what I've got for you is this really, really annoying coffee. It's like completely obnoxious, at least to me. So I'm kind of fickle with my coffees. Like, you might even say that I have a little bit of a commitment problem with coffee. If I have to drink the same coffee multiple days in a row, I'm just really not feeling it. It doesn't sit well with me. I got to bounce back and forth there. It doesn't sit right. So I have this little routine that I do. And what my routine is every day, when I get up in the morning, I brew myself a different cup of coffee each day to start my day out with. And what that does for me is it keeps things fun and it keeps things fresh, but the most important part of that is that I get to keep my sanity, which really helps out. So you can imagine how disturbed that I was when at one point I realized that I'd somehow subconsciously brewed myself the same coffee like 5 or 6 days in a row. This is completely out of character for me and just totally ridiculous. So it was this coffee that we had for several years now. And it's not that I didn't think it wasn't good, I just didn't really find myself thinking about it all that often. It never really popped into my head. But for some reason, my taste buds were telling my brain that I needed to kind of just, make this coffee every day. And so I did. And it really freaked me out because I'm a little bit OCD and a little quirky like that. So today, it is with much displeasure that I'm really bummed out. I'm going to present to you this completely awesome, amazing coffee from SWRBC de Zarcero. This coffee is awesome. It's a wash caturra. It's grown at 1,800 meters in the West Valley of Costa Rica in the Llano Bonito de Naranjo microregion. SWRBC is a mill. It was started by 2 families, or 3 families altogether, I'm sorry. And the families that own the mill are also farmers, and they take a very hands-on approach to running the mill. And at first, the mill was strictly to just kind of satisfy their needs as producers. They were processing their own coffee and everything. But the mill's grown a little bit, and now SWRBC processes coffee for 10 different families. So even though it's grown, it's still really small, and they still take a very, very hands-on approach to this thing. The quality care is excellent. All the coffee at SWRBC is dried on covered patios. This helps promote even drying. It evens out the humidity range and the temperature range, especially at night. They also do a traceability diary of every coffee that they've ever processed. I saw a picture of it. It's pretty awesome. All relevant information every year, every lot mill down to a little micro lot. It's pretty awesome. They really take care of their stuff. But it's more than just super, super quality. SWRBC is also like super ecologically conscious and sustainable mill. They're the first micro mill in the world to be certified carbon neutral, which is pretty epic. They planted 95 trees in a biological corridor in Costa Rica. The trees will secure 82 tons of CO2 during their growth, and that amount matches the CO2 emissions that are produced by the mill annually. So they're offsetting their own usage by planting trees. They make their own fertilizer that they reintegrate into all the farms that they process for. Fertilizer is made out of fermented coffee cherry pulp. They actually put molasses in it and then some other minerals. That's all processed at the mill and then sent back out to the farms that they process for. They use Panagos machines, which you guys probably know more about them than I do, but they're depulpers, and they're super, super water efficient. And they have traditional fermentation tanks, but they also have these things, which I just learned about. They're called demucilizers. And you can do wash process coffee without a traditional fermentation tank. This is like completely new to me. I'm a little out of the loop on that. But it's more time efficient and it's more water efficient too. This coffee was made using the demuciligers. The biggest take home that I got from this mill, and just looking at pictures of it, I've never been there, I would really love to go, is it is crazy clean. I've been to a few farms, not that many, but this thing is one of the cleanest things I've seen pictures of. It's really small and really boutique. And all of that like adds up to super delicious, sustainable, consistent coffee year after year. In the cup, for me, this coffee's got like a little bit of citrus. It's a more mellow citrus than you would associate with like a washed African coffee. It's much more subtle than that, but it's still definitely there. And it's got a lot of like this honey note in it, especially as it cools. And today it's been flirting with a little bit of nougat, which has been really, really nice. But the biggest reason why I wanted to bring this here is it's just been like so good, like something you can drink day in, day out. I haven't really got tired of it. It's just been always pretty much on fire for me and for us. And I thought that was pretty cool. It kind of made me change my whole OCD routine, and I think it was good for me. I kind of mellowed out, and it was nice that it was a coffee that we've had a mill that we've had a really awesome relationship with. And as of today, I think Colby Barr is in this room right here. He is our green buyer. He's actually leaving in 2 days to go back to Hellstar and cut more coffees and pick out what we're going to have, next year and years to come. And we've already got some lots on lockdown. And I'm super happy that we can just keep supporting these people. Maybe one day I'll get to go. I don't know. It's really expensive and fun. But Hellstar, I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. It's just really balanced and delicious, and it's been super fun for me to serve this to you guys. So we've got 1, 2, and 3 cups of Hellstar de Zarcero. Thanks for having coffee with me.
Thanks, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Baca, Bird Coffee Roasters.
It was good. I had fun. Yeah, it was cool. I like it.
What do you think of the format? Is it something that you're really excited about, seeing how it develops?
I think it's cool. I admittedly, at first, I thought it was a little strange. But coming in and doing it, it's pretty awesome. Especially since it's kind of like what a lot of people want to do, which is just make coffee. And the barista competitions are awesome too, and I obviously love those things. And like everyone's like, oh my gosh, I gotta make a signature drink, and I'm gonna have a meltdown, and like, I just want to make espresso, or I just want to make coffee. So having to make coffee and getting to make coffee is pretty awesome. And I think it's an awesome format, actually. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's been super friendly, and it's kind of like there weren't that many people. And it was just kind of like a big party. We were all borrowing stuff, and I'm kind of scared, dude. I tasted everyone's coffee, and it's all hella good. All of it. It's like,
it's good though.
It's good. It's totally good. Yeah. It's bad for me in the competition, which I think my coffee was good too. But I was super impressed. I had everyone's coffee, and I was like, this stuff is good.
That's awesome.
And then whenever we had yesterday, we didn't use our own coffee. It ended up being from Intelligentsia. I can't remember what was it. Is killer.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So, good coffee everywhere.
Brewing's easier with good coffee.
It definitely is way more fun.
Awesome, man. Congrats.
Thanks for
Chris Baca, round of applause.
Yeah!
We're going to head back over to the South West Brewers Cup competition, and I think Peter's in there.